Hello, I am Dr. Linda Parker. When you reach 65, there are moments when your own legs remind you of time. Moments when standing up feels heavier than it used to, when a simple staircase feels like a mountain, and when you quietly wonder, is my strength slipping away or can I still get it back? ABR, ND. The truth I want you to hold on to right now deep in your heart is this. You are not done. Your body still listens to the choices you make even tonight. Weak legs, trembling steps, slow mornings. These are not signs of defeat. They are signals, gentle whispers from your muscles saying, feed me, help me, I can rebuild. And yes, they can rebuild even at 65, even at 75, even at 85. Because there is one simple, natural nighttime food that your muscles respond to almost instantly. A food that switches your body from breakdown to repair the moment you sleep. And when you give your muscles the right nourishment before bed, your legs don't just feel stronger, you feel alive again, balanced again, confident again. Tonight can be the first night your strength returns. You just need to know what to give your body and why it works so fast. Your muscles are never too old to answer the call of Heber ailing, strength, and renewal. Even when you cross 65, even when you've spent years feeling weaker, slower, or unsteady, your body still carries an extraordinary truth inside it. The ability to rebuild does not expire. What changes with age is not your potential. It's simply the way your body asks for what it needs. And nighttime is when it asks the loudest. Because while the world is quiet, while the lights are off, and while you lay your head down, your muscles step into their most powerful repair cycle. They finally get the chance to heal the tiny tears that come from everyday movement, rebuild D fibers that have been fading, and restore strength you might have thought was gone forever. The reason nighttime nutrition becomes so important after 65 is because your body no longer stores protein and amino acids the same way it did when you were young. You can eat a perfectly healthy diet during the day, but by the time you reach bedtime, your muscles may be starving for the nutrients they need to repair themselves. And when the muscles don't have what they need, the body slips into breakdown mode, not building, not strengthening, just slowly losing what has been gained. This is why so many people over 65 wake up feeling weaker instead of stronger, stiff instead of mobile, and tired instead of restored. But here's the miracle. You can reverse this overnight. When you give your body the right food right before sleep, you flood your muscles with the raw materials they crave during those deep hours of nighttime repair. It's like handing your body the tools, the bricks, and the blueprint all at once and saying, build, strengthen, restore me. And your body responds immediately, not tomorrow, not next week, but that very night, because muscle repair is not delayed, it's constant. Many people believe that age automatically equals decline. But the truth hidden beneath the fear is this. Most of the weakness people feel is not age, it's undernourished muscle tissue. Muscles don't stop growing because of birth dates, they slow down because the signals that once told them to rebuild have grown faint. Nighttime nutrition, especially the right kind, turns the volume back up. It tells your muscles, wake up, repair, rebuild. It turns a whisper into a command. And the beautiful thing is that your muscles obey. Even in your 60s, 70s, and 80s, they still understand the language of amino acids, slow-release protein, and natural restorative nutrients that stay active while you sleep. Think about how incredible this is. You go to bed feeling weak and your body goes to work. You lie still under the blanket, and your muscles stitch themselves back together. You breathe deeply, and your legs silently rebuild strength that helps you stand more confidently in the morning. All of this happens without you lifting a single weight, without doing a single exercise, without fighting through pain or exhaustion. Nighttime repair is your body's gift to you, one that becomes even more powerful as you choose to nourish it. What many older adults don't realize is that muscle loss is not random. It's a predictable pattern caused by low nighttime amino acid availability. During sleep, your body releases growth hormones, the same hormones that children use to grow taller. At 65 and beyond, these hormones still exist, but they require fuel to function. Without the right nighttime nutrition, those hormones have nothing to work with, and the muscle fibers stay weak, thin, and unresponsive. But when you eat the right food before bed, especially one rich in slow-digesting protein, your hormones finally have the tools to rebuild. This is why some people notice a difference in just 3 to 7 days. They sleep better, they stand up easier, their legs don't shake as much, their balance improves, they feel more solid, more stable, more capable. This isn't luck, it's biology being properly fed. Your muscles are not done with you, they are waiting for you, they are waiting for a signal, they are waiting for nourishment. Think about every time you hesitated while getting up from a chair, every moment you felt unsure walking on uneven ground, every time climbing a small step felt like too much. TPREC were not signs of weakness. They were reminders that your muscles are hungry for repair. And the repair is easiest, most efficient, and most powerful at night. Nighttime nutrition becomes even more essential because your muscles don't compete with other needs during sleep. During the day, your body diverts resources to digestion, movement, thinking, stress, and dozens of tasks you are not even aware of. But at night, everything shifts. Your body becomes a repair machine, and when you give it the one food that supports slow, steady overnight muscle rebuilding, you give yourself the chance to wake up stronger than you went to bed. Just imagine that. Every night becoming a step toward strength instead of decline. Every hour of sleep becoming a quiet investment in mobility, balance, and independence. Every morning greeting you not with fear of falling, but with confidence in your own legs. This is not fantasy. This is the power of feeding your muscles when they are most ready to listen. You are older, but you are not powerless. You are wiser, but you are not finished. Your body still wants to protect you. It still wants to heal you. It still wants to carry you strongly into the next decade of your life. All you have to do is give it the right nourishment before sleep, and your muscles will respond beautifully, faithfully, and instantly, because they have been waiting for this chance. There is one specific pre-sleep food that has quietly proven itself to be one of the most powerful, muscle-restoring tools for people over 65. A food so gentle, so familiar, yet so effective, that it can deliver a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles for hours while you sleep. And when your muscles finally receive that slow, steady nourishment at night, it becomes the perfect condition for rebuilding leg strength, repairing damage, and restoring mobility you thought was slipping away forever. This food is not a supplement, not a powder, not a complicated recipe. It is simply cottage cheese. Rich in casein protein, the slowest digesting protein nature offers, cottage cheese becomes your muscles' overnight lifeline. It feeds them gradually through the night, just when your body enters its deepest repair cycles. For many people over 65, this is the missing link between feeling weak and waking up stronger. Casein protein works differently from the fast proteins you may eat during the day. Unlike meat or whey, which are digested quickly and used rapidly, casein breaks down slowly, very slowly, keeping a constant drip of amino acids flowing into your bloodstream. Your muscles rely on these amino acids to rebuild fibers, repair tiny tears, and grow stronger. When you eat cottage cheese 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime, you give your body exactly what it needs, exactly when it needs it. And the effect is shockingly quick. Some people feel a difference in their legs within a few nights. Less shaking when they stand, more stability when walking, more power when climbing steps, and more confidence with every movement. The beauty of this nighttime food is that it supports your body without overwhelming it. At 65, digestion slows, protein absorption changes, and your ability to store amino acids decreases. That's why eating protein during the day simply isn't enough. You might think you've eaten well, but by nighttime, your muscles are running on empty again. Your body cannot rebuild when it has nothing left to build with. But cottage cheese, with its slow-release casein, solves that problem effortlessly. It nourishes you continuously for up to 8 hours, matching your muscle's natural healing timeline perfectly. While you sleep, your body releases growth hormones that trigger muscle repair, but those hormones need amino acids to work. Without casein, the hormones can't do their job effectively. With casein, the hormones finally have the raw materials they need to rebuild your legs stronger than before. Imagine your body like a repair team working through the night. During the day, that team is exhausted, distracted, and pulled in every direction by stress, errands, digestion, movement, and daily life. But at night, the repair team has peace, silence, and focus. Now imagine that just before bed, you deliver a huge supply of building materials, bricks, nails, wood, tools, and leave them right at the door. That's exactly what the amino acids from cottage cheese provide. They don't overwhelm your system. They simply stay available, steady and patient, ready to be used all night long. Leg weakness, trembling knees, difficulty standing after sitting, feeling unsteady when you take a step, these are all signs that your muscle fibers are thinning. But thinning fibers aren't dead fibers, they re-starved fibers. When you give them a steady supply of casein protein overnight, they begin to thicken again. They grow stronger, more responsive, more stable. This is especially important for the thighs and calves, the muscles that control balance, walking, and preventing falls. Every night you feed your muscles the right nutrition, those fibers rebuild. Every night you skip it, the fibers weaken just a little more. But the moment you begin nourishing your muscles consistently, your body responds like it's been waiting for this one simple gift. Because it has. There's something incredibly hopeful about nighttime nourishment. It doesn't require strength, OBRR stamina, or difficult routines. It doesn't require you to spend hours exercising or pushing through pain. It simply requires a small decision, a small bowl, and a few minutes before sleep. And from that tiny action, your body begins a powerful transformation. You go to bed feeling tired and unsure, and you wake up with legs that feel more alive. You start to notice yourself getting up more easily, walking with more stability, and feeling safer in your own home. This isn't magic. It's biology properly supported. For people over 65, muscle loss often feels irreversible, like a door that closed quietly when no one was looking. But this one, pre-sleep food, reopens that door. It gives your body back the chance to rebuild what was lost, to regain strength, and to feel steady again. Cottage cheese may seem too simple, too ordinary, too familiar to be powerful, but that's exactly what makes it so beautiful. It's gentle, it's natural, it's accessible, and it's scientifically designed by nature to release amino acids slowly, steadily, and perfectly throughout the night. Your legs are not done. Your muscles are not finished. They are waiting for the nourishment that allows them to repair. And DEBR. Very night you choose to feed them this one food, you are choosing strength, independence, mobility, and confidence. You are choosing a future where you stand taller, walk steadier, and feel the power returning to your body. One simple food, one simple habit, one extraordinary transformation night, BBRY night, repair by repair, strength by strength. Small, consistent nighttime habits may sound simple, almost too small to matter, but they hold the power to reshape your balance, your mobility, and your confidence in just days. Not months, not years, days. Because when you reach 65 and beyond, your BBROD becomes incredibly responsive to routine. It listens closely, it adapts quickly, and the habits you repeat each night send powerful signals to your muscles, your nerves, and even your brain about how you will move and feel the next morning. These habits are not dramatic, they are not exhausting, they don't demand willpower or discipline or hours of work. Instead, they are gentle, steady whispers to your body: heal, strengthen, restore, and your body, ready and waiting, begins to respond almost immediately. Most people never realize that the nighttime hours are the most influential for muscle and mobility renewal. During sleep, the body does its deepest healing not during the day, not while you're walking, not while you're eating, but when you finally rest. And when you pair this repair cycle with small, consistent nighttime habits, the results multiply. Your muscles rebuild faster, your balance improves, your steps become more sure, and a sense of quiet strength begins returning to you, not because of one big action, but because of repeated small ones layered night after night. Think about the power of small. A small crack in a foundation can collapse a wall. A small shift in daily routine can transform your energy, and a small seed, given time and consistency, becomes a tree. The same is true with your body. People over 65 often feel discouraged because they believe change requires massive effort, but the opposite is true. Your body thrives on gentleness, repetition, and steady nourishment. A small nighttime stretch, a small bowl of pre-sleep nourishment, a small calming routine before bed. Each one adds a thread to the fabric of your strength, and soon those threads weave into something unbreakable. When you do the right habits consistently, you create momentum, and momentum is everything. For example, eating a slow-release protein before bed is not just a nutritional choice, it signals your muscles that repair is coming. Doing a 3-minute leg warm-up before lying down doesn't just loosen joints. It teaches your nervous system steadiness. Drinking a cup of warm water before sleep doesn't just hydrate, it improves overnight circulation, helping nutrients reach your leg muscles. These small habits become messages your body understands deeply. And the beauty of consistency is that your body begins to anticipate the healing. It starts preparing for repair before you even fall asleep. Your muscles get ready to absorb nutrients. Your nerves prepare to calm down. Your joints release tension. Your brain triggers hormones that aid recovery. Each night builds on the previous one, and the results begin stacking quickly. Many people feel a noticeable shift within 3, 4, or 5 nights, not because they did anything dramatic, but because their body finally received what it needed repeatedly. Think about the power of repetition. A drop of water can carve stone, not because of force, but because of consistency. Nighttime habits work the same way. TBR. Carve out a new path of strength in your body. They carve out stability in your legs and clarity in your mind. They carve out balance where fear once lived. And they do so quietly, gently, night after night. So many people over 65 wake up each day feeling unsure of their own legs, worried about falling, anxious about taking a wrong step. But when you commit to small nighttime habits, you begin to wake up with a different feeling, one of grounding, steadiness, control. Your legs no longer tremble the way they used to. Your steps no longer wobble. Your joints don't feel as stiff. You don't have to grip the wall for support. Confidence begins returning to your muscles first, then your mind. And confidence is everything. It changes how you move, how you walk, how you carry yourself. It changes how much you trust your own body. And slowly, piece by piece, that confidence rebuilds your independence. You begin doing things again that you had quietly stopped doing, walking farther, standing longer, reaching down without fear. All because small nighttime habits told your body, I am taking care of you, and your body answered, then I will strengthen myself for you. These habits work because they align with your body's natural rhythm. You don't fight against the body, you work with it. You don't push it beyond its limits, you support it right where it is. And your body, relieved to finally receive what it has been missing, responds immediately. Never underestimate the power of small consistent actions. They are the heartbeat of transformation. And when practiced at night, they become the foundation of stronger legs, steadier balance, smoother mobility, and an unshakable sense of confidence. What you give your body tonight will change how you move tomorrow, and what you give it tomorrow night will strengthen your weeks, months, and years ahead. Consistency is your greatest healer now, and your future strength begins with the small things you choose every night. And now, take a moment and imagine the life that awaits you when you embrace these small, consistent nighttime habits. Picture yourself waking up with legs that feel steady, strong, and ready to carry you through the day. Imagine climbing stairs without hesitation, walking across the room without fear, and moving with a confidence you thought you had lost. These moments are not far away, they are within your reach, waiting for the choices you make tonight. Each small action, each simple pre-sleep habit, sends a powerful message to your muscles and your nervous system. I am cared for. I am ready to rebuild. I am strong. Over time, these nights of care transform into days of independence, mobility, and renewed confidence. You begin to trust your own body again. You begin to enjoy movement instead of fearing it. You begin to reclaim freedom in ways you may have thought impossible, Remember, it's not about massive effort or complicated routines. It's about gentle, consistent actions repeated each Nigbor HT. Your muscles listen, your balance improves, your strength returns, and your confidence soars. Tonight, you have the chance to start this journey. One night, one choice, one habit at a time, and your legs, your body, and your future self will thank you. The power is in your hands, and the time to begin is now.